What's up everyone, Timothy here, AKFC Fun 21, bringing you week 4 of the MMDL. Last week we got our ass handed by us by Rotom, so we are no longer undefeated in this season, but we hopefully can pick up where we left before Rotom's battle against UnexpectedRoute, coach of the Iowa Cyndaquills. They have a strong team. I feel like I say that every week, and I honestly mean it every week, because look at this team. Spectrier, Terrakion, Tapu Bulu, Hydreigon, Rotom Heat, Mega Scolipede, all can hit very hard. Defensively, Bronzong, of course the Mega Scolipede, Rotom Heat, Tentacruel, Terrapagos, all are pretty bulky, so yeah. Gonna be a toughie, and looking at the team, I think these are the Pokemon that are coming. Hydreigon as the Terra Captain over Tapu Bulu. Bronzong as a defensive Pokemon. Spectrier for damage, Terrakion for damage. Rotom Heat as Defog support, I reckon. And yeah, offensive. Terrapagos, maybe a setup set, we'll see. But what will I bring this week? We bring Terra Ghost Blaziken with the Life Orb, Protect, Swords Dance, Close Combat and Terra Blast. Basically hit everything neutrally with either Close Combat or Terra Ghost. Terra Blast, and yeah, break through the team or even sweep, depending on when in the battle we are going for the Swords Dance. Latios is getting another chance. Choice Scarf, Draco Meteor, Luster Purge, Flip Turn and Trick. Basically hit hard with either Draco Meteor or Luster Purge. If I expect something that can take either the Draco Meteor or the Luster Purge, I Flip Turn. If I expect that thing to be something slow like the Bronzong, I click Trick, and Bronzong with the Choice Scarf is no longer annoying for me. We bring Terra Poison, Hisuian. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Hisuian, regular Zoroark. Sucker Punch and Knockoff as physical Dark type moves. Yeah, always nice to hit those. Sludge Bomb and Psychic. Psychic for the Terrakion, Sludge Bomb for the Tapu Bulu, and Terra Poison in case I want to live a hit, and Terra Poison might be the option there. We bring Matcha Gacha, Shadow Ball, Substitute Calm Mind, Sinistcha. Sub up against something like, I don't know, Tentacruel, Bronzong or any other defensive Pokemon. Set up with Calm Minds and hopefully be bulky enough to keep my sub up and do damage. The most important thing will be to click Substitute on the right turns, but besides that, yeah, Sinistcha looks pretty hard to take down for my opponent, so yeah, hopefully in practice that will be the case. Meloetta with Assault Vest, pretty standard. Speedy, bulky because of a lot of special defense and an Assault Vest, and lots of a bit of special attacks, so it hits a bit harder. Psyshock, alluring for Shadow Ball, U-turn as the moveset. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. And last but not least, Mega Excadrill, aka Mudshot, Earthquake, Iron Head, Stealth Rocks, Rapid Spin. No attack setup, just a Rapid Spin to boost its speed. And after a speed boost, I will always outspeed anything that's not Scarfed. And even some Pokemon that are Scarfed, I can still outspeed. And Earthquake and Iron Head is the perfect combination for offensive pressure. Stealth Rocks are always nice to get up in case I want them to. Gives me the possibility instead of a Swords Dance, so yeah. This is the team that's gonna have to do it for me this battle. Let's jump in and see how things go, shall we? So here we are with UnexpectedRoute. We see Terra Fairy Bulu. No Hydreigon. Interesting to say the least. With Malamar. And they did something with the speeds. Min, 0 speed investment, max speed, attack investment, max speed, speed investment. Cool. I could just lead off with Solar Work, because that lead is pretty fun. Into pretty much everything. So yeah, let's do that. And I will disguise myself as Lati. So he has to think twice about firing a fighting type move on me with something like Turek. Gotta stay hydrated, Turekian. Splendid. Zorbark against Turekian. Bandit CC kills me, of course. Psychic does do a lot against him. What's his switch in? If I had to guess, the Malamar. 330, so he is definitely outspeeding me if he is jolly. You know what? We'll fire off a Psychic. Because against Latios, Stone Edge might kill if he is Bandit. But I kill with Luster Purge. Could just go for Malamar, by the way. Against Malamar. We'll see. Something else I should be wary of. Terra Poison. Still, it is Terra Dragon. Not sure if he can see it though. I have to guess he doesn't, right? I'm gonna have to look back at the replay for that. That's good intel to have, for sure. Oh damn. Bro really went for it. Fair enough. X-Zor from the wreck. Would also mean he's scarfed, by the way. X-Scissor. Because he expected to outspeed me, I guess. Let's see. I do have Sinistcha for this. So if he's if he's choiced, I can click sub for free, basically. This is scarfed if I say bandit. He can break sub. We'll see. Well, we see that when we get there. I'm glad I didn't bring whatchamacallit matchup strength sap. Giving Malamar a free attack boost, even though it's just a Malamar. I'd rather not, basically. Of course. But going for X-Scissor probably means he's scarfed, if I had to guess. Because if I'm Scarfed Lati, which I am not, right? I am. If it was just a Lati and I went for the Luster Purge, he'd be dead. Could also be Bandit, as you can see. But yeah, what is switching to this? Rotom? Perhaps? Cyndaquills? Perhaps? Malamar? Could be. I only have U-turn on Meloetta, by the way. That sucks a bit. Because... yeah, U-turn is 4 times effective against Malamar. I don't know, I just had a feeling he might bring Malamar this game. Also, why am I saying he's choiced? He is clearly Life Orb. Bro, why am I dumb? Yeah, Life Orb X Scissor has a possibility to break sub. Let's see. 25% means he has a bigger chance. Bro's taking a long time to calc. Now let's have a look. What do I need to set? What do I need to be up against to set up with Blaziken? Rotom Heat. Okay, thought so. Let's see. Heat Rotom. Yeah, Overheat is of course breaking sub, but a Calm Mind. After that, going up +1/+1. And him being -2 gives me a free sub. Oh, Tentacruel, okay. On the Volt Switch. So a Volt Switch was not enough to break sub. Which is to be expected, if I had to guess. Yes. So now. Tentacruel. Well, I'm at +1/+1. He could have Haze. Let's scout. Ice Beam. Okay. Ice Beam. Oh. Shadow Ball did 43, so he is more of a offensive set, if I had to guess. If I get my defense up to +2, let's do. That sucks. Still have Macho Gacha though, so I can still do myself up. He's leftovers, Tentacruel, okay. Mainly find that only for aesthetic reasons. I would always go for 20%, nice. It's decent. If I had to guess, it's Liquid Ooze, right? Would he stay in? We'll see. He stays in, okay. Probably means I trade my Sinistcha for this. Not sure how much I like that. Can Spectrier kill me? Yes. Yes, he can. But I have a safe switch into Meloetta, which I like. And I want to keep this around for Terrakion, so I can hopefully get my Macho Gacha off against it. Otherwise, Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat. Oh, it's Malamar. Should outspeed me. Knockoff should kill. You know what? We'll see. Okay, knockoff kills. I have Life Orb. Melamar against Blaziken. Let's see if I can get up my sword stance here. This thing is toxic as well, though. I'll be fuming. I mean, Tentacle toxic? Okay, fair. Melamar? Nah, bruh. That's the world we live in. I don't want to live on this planet. That's fine-ish. I went +2 speed. But no more Life Orb. Says CC is killing max HP. Do I need to terrestrialize here? I don't think so. Could protect the scout. Boost my speed up to +2. Because I am now faster than max speed Spectrier. What's the downside of going for close combat here? Because I don't really see it. You know what? I'm just gonna click it. Let's go! Blaziken! Rotom Heat. Let's see. Rotom Heat. I kill with CC, I guess. If I go Terra, I do not kill. If you are max... and I'm -1 and -1. Either I don't kill, take a bunch of damage, but certainly live, or I just straight up kill. Let's see. I'm curious to see what's going on with this Rotom. Okay, we straight up kill. How nice. And we certainly outspeed everything from this point. Tapu Bulu. Let's see. Bulu. If I go for Terra Ghost, I do a lot of damage. Yes. What now? Because we don't kill, and he definitely kills us. Do I protect? Just the scout? I mean, I definitely outspeed at +3, so... I think I'm just gonna go for damage here. Yeah. I did do a shit ton of damage though. 87. Up. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I was never OKOing that. 270. I outspeed you. And I don't have to stay in base form because I don't need that, so spin should be able to take it out. So I think I'm gonna go for that. If he goes spec, clear, I always live a hit, so... And yeah, I know I should have gone for higher horsepower over EQ, but that's whatever. Close game. Very close game. He stays in. Thank you! Because that speed might be enough to or should be enough to outspeed Spectrier, and Ironhead is a 2-hit. He's Life Orb to wreck. So Ironhead should take the KO. If not, I'll be major... yeah, I'll be very surprised if it's not killing. Yes. And with a 1v3 on the Spectrier. And honestly, I have Meloetta and Latios that can counter it. Or at least... I will see if he's Scarfed now. If he's Scarfed and he clicks Shadow Ball... Okay, he's not Scarfed, I go into... Oh, sorry, dude. But yeah, we take a 3-0 against UnexpectedRoute. So GG's. So yeah, he only had a chance to kill. That's probably Specs, if I had to guess in that case. Spec. Yeah, he was most likely Specs in that case, whatever. But yeah, we go 3-1, which is pretty nice. I mean, I believe it's the 3-1 or whatever. But yeah, we take a win, and it was a pretty hard battle. Not gonna lie. In the beginning, with him already taking out my Zoroark, could have been scary. I am thinking about maybe changing some things for next week. I might not. If I do, you'll see it in the end. If not, I hope you had a wonderful time watching, and I hope to see you all, of course, next week for week 5. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good one, and yeah, bye!